are back at Tech. We've got a lot done since then, and we're actually getting ready to start on our first major product, or
Yeah,
project. Somehow,
hold on, I need
made
food.
it
Let me
all
go
the way
get
over
food.
here. They are currently working on getting all of the devil sheep into their pens. It's been quite the task, to say the least. It's been a pain. It's been a pain. As you can see, he's trying to use the portal gun to get the sheep into their pens. They're over there doing that. But I built a Thaumcraft room. Let's take a look at that. I know I said I was going to do Thaumcraft this episode, but they really wanted to get the sheep farm going, and I promised them that I'd help them make one. So here we are, making one. But I got a couple aerial faith plates set up so I can fly over there. You can see these are part of the portal gun. You can adjust the strength of each one, and you can tell it whether or not it should use redstone. That one doesn't use redstone, but this one does. Button, boom, and I launch it back. Easy as that. I recommend long fall boots. But anyway, this is going to be my Thaumcraft room. I got it pretty much set up and ready to go. Like I said, I was going to do it this episode, but instead we're going to focus on here, which they're currently working on. They got a portal gun going, because they're a bit farther ahead than I am, because I've been kind of doing my own thing. But they didn't know how to do this, so I went ahead and did this. We got all the sheep in each one of their pins, which was a pain in the ass, even with the portal gun and the gravity gun. FYI, the gravity gun is actually relatively cheap to make, especially since you can use the minium stone to transmute ender pearls. If you did not know that, if you take 4 iron ingots and a minium stone, you get an ender pearl. So, not that difficult to do. So anyway, we have a couple things that we need to go ahead and get ready before we start actually hooking this all up. So I will go get that stuff ready, and I will be right back. Alright, so first things first that we need to do is collect these stone wafers. Now, stone wafers are made by smelting smooth stone. You get two per each. You're probably wondering what these are for. Well, if we run over here to my project table and toss them in here, put stick, throw the stone in there, and let's grab some redstone. They're still over there messing around with their...
Who's that?
Their little sheepis. The sheepis are over there messing around. Alright, so let's toss some redstone in there. Now, one of the things that we need in order to make this work properly is a timer. Now, we're trying to automate the harvesting of the wool because we're running over there all the time and doing that's a pain in the butt. Now, if you've seen anything from a lovely gentleman called Direwolf20, you'll immediately recognize this. And this is the only sheep farm that I could find that I really liked, that I could easily do very quickly on camera. Because, like I said, I'm not super great at all this. This is definitely this is feed the beast for the average Joe. So I just try to do relatively simple things because I'm not super great at it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is come over here and look at our timer. Now, first thing we need to make a couple stone wires. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a few of those.
Oh, they really don't want to do that.
Stone wires.
What are you trying to do?
And I just made way too many. Damn.
I was trying to do the corner.
Alright, so we've got those for pretty much ever now. And we're going to need to go ahead and go make some more stone wafers. Alright, so, whoops. Note to self, do not shift click in the project table. It will leave you sad and unhappy. But that's no problem. We have enough to go ahead and keep pushing forward. So while that's cooking up, I'm going to run over here
That's actually killing me.
and get to work on the other things we need to make. Now, toss the redstone in there. Now there's a few different things, there's a few different components you need to make each one of these different timers and stuff. Now they work like regular redstone does, but rather than needing to use gigantic spaces to do little things, these take up one single block. So if you're unfamiliar with red power, but you really like to use redstone, this is going to completely change the way you look at redstone.
Yep,
So let's go ahead and make ourselves a few torches. I don't really know why I'm making them that
And
way.
I think I still
We're
need
at
a
the project
lot of
table.
black wool.
Then let's go ahead and take
Yeah,
a few
probably.
of these over here.
Is that enough
Stone
white
anodes.
wool? We need like 64.
Do.
Should have a couple stacks of.
You get 3 of those, which is nice. And then lastly, the stone pointer. And we're going to make a couple
Where
of
are you,
these.
Caroline?
trying to get to the
Was it
top of
that?
my
No.
house.
I think it's this. There we go. Stone pointer.
You're anywhere
Quick
near it. Just
So we got our stone
Oh, I
wires,
can't
a stone
see this.
pointer. Ah, we need a stone
Wires.
cathode. How do we make a cathode? Pretty simple.
Hush you. Alright, where are you?
do you see a chicken flying
So
down?
we got our 3 stone cathode. Let's go ahead and make a few more redstone wire or redstone torches, just so we have some.
No.
Dang it. And I have failed.
And
Well, I see
let's
you
go grab
now.
some more stone
I sent
wafers.
the chicken up there.
I'm over here.
There we go. Perfect. Was that it? Yep, that's it. Let's go turn my engines off before they explode. Do you see how they're accumulating massive amounts of power like that? If they accumulate too much power, I believe they'll explode. I know I've had pipes explode, but I came in here the other day, or earlier today, and this one engine was blown up with a couple, like some of the wire was gone and the lever was gone and some of the piping was gone. It didn't cause any damage to anything surrounding it other than the pipes and stuff. So I think if you leave them running too long and you allow the power to build up to a point that it can't handle it anymore, then I do believe that they shall explode. Now, you can use this, the question mark, in the project table like you do with the crafting table. But it's a little bug still, so it offsets it by 1, but you can still kind of get the point. So I know we would need 2 of these over here, like that. 1 stone cathode down there. Go ahead. Yeah. Whoop. Like that. And then, bah.
Stop
And then I did
ruining
it wrong.
all of my vines.
Oh, I see.
You grew back.
Why does it do that? Every time I check a recipe, it
Yeah.
always like dumps everything back into my inventory, and it's starting to get really irritating, especially once
Okay,
we
I got rid
start
of my
dealing with
torch.
these. Once we start making all these different like timers and other things and other gates, redstone gates. Ugh. The fact that they do that isn't very nice, but it's okay. I can deal. I believe it's just these 2. Come on.
Yes.
Cathode pointer.
Just gave you all the goo. Oh no.
Okay, so 3 wires right here. Okay, that's what I did wrong. So wire,
That's a lot of damage.
pointer,
Is it gonna kill you yet?
Pretty close.
wafers,
Trying to knock you out of this room.
and anodes. There we go. There we have a timer. What's nice about the timer is it times things, and you can set different timer intervals. See,
I know.
it's pretty fucking sweet. So anyway, we have one other thing we need to make. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that and see all the components we need for that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here's the other thing we needed. We needed a repeater because we need to have a delay between when the
That was a
different
creeper on our house,
pieces
I'm
are
gonna kill it.
activated. Because the way it works is we're going to have a deployer that uses shears to shear the sheep, and then
Where'd
we
it
have a
go?
transposer which sucks up the wool. Now we need to have a delay between that. We need to have a delay
was
between
literally
when
right
the
here.
shear and then the transposer sucks it up, or else it's not going to work. So that's what we have the
There you
repeater for. So I'm going to take a look at the couple other things I need to build up, and I'll be right back.
Oh, I see him. Using them because we fucked up stuff.
Okay,
And I was
and
trying
the
to
next
not
thing
let
that
the
we need to
sheep out,
make
but then Land kind of broke all
are some
of them.
pneumatic
Like,
tubes.
Land, you know.
Well, pneumatic tubes are
Doing that
different
for
from
a
like
reason.
Buildcraft pipes and stuff. Remember,
Yeah.
tubes, pipes, totally
I get
different.
it now.
So these we're going to need in order to interact with the deployer and
That's why
the.
it was taking forever.
transposer.
Wait a second.
However, what we need to do is turn some of
This
these.
isn't gonna work.
I'd say about that many
I'm seeing if I can throw this egg all the way into
into
the farm.
redstone pneumatic tubes. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is actually no, we're going to go this way.
Nope, I think it went into the ocean.
Because we're
Either
going to
that or
run
you
out
got the bridge,
to
it looks
our
Might have
sheep
gotten the
farm over
bridge.
here.
Hey, Land's doing something. We should go attack him and kill him right in the middle of this video.
Out of
They've
nowhere.
noticed me. They've noticed me.
Like, well, hey there.
I like how both of us have the tools that can destroy Land's life.
They think I can't hear them,
Actually,
but I
it's
can
not
most
their fault.
definitely
It's
hear
not
them.
really-
And they can't kill me.
Unless we use that magma, that might be there.
I have band powers.
I can
It's
knock
easy.
him into magma, that's possible.
Alright, so.
Oh.
Anyway, now what I was talking about before, as you can see, you have the shears in here.
I'm
Now
worse than a
the
creeper.
transposer doesn't have an interface, so if you right click on it, this is going to pop
Alright,
up.
can
But
I-
the deployer
can I
does.
find-
And the way the deployer works, I may have explained it before, but I think I did. Anytime you right click, anything that is right-clickable. Like shears, you right-click with shears.
What'd you do
it
now?
shears the sheep, etc.,
Your
etc.
house.
Right-click with a bucket, picks up water.
Oh,
What'd you do?
fuck. There's a creeper.
Deployer
Oh,
pretty much
shit.
does what a
Jump
player
down.
would do. It right-clicks.
Like,
Deployer's
there's a
right-click.
creeper right
So when
next
it
to the door.
right-clicks with the shears inside it, right-clicks whatever's inside of it,
Yeah.
it'll shear the sheep. So,
Killed it.
What the?
first thing that we need to do is we need to make sure
Can you
that
not
these
get
are
out
going
of
to
my
connect.
house?
So I'm going to take a look and see exactly how I want to do this, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're making a couple more things. Now, the next thing that we're making
That's a sickle.
are called jacketed wire. If you take your diamond handsaw, whoops, if you take a handsaw, you can cut stuff up. If you keep cutting it up, eventually you get to covers like this, which you can use, like I had built up before. Like as you see, it'll slowly get bigger and bigger, and then it'll turn into hollow covers, which I will cover those later. But for now, bam, jacketed wire. And then we have some red alloy wire. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take our pneumatic tubes, our jacketed wire and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and clean out my inventory a little bit, and I'll be right back actually.
Yeah, you want.
Alright, I think we're ready to go ahead and hook all this up. As you see here, I have my repeater sitting right here. I have, actually, I need to flip this around. I think that's the way it should go.
I did
Yeah.
not mean to click Guild Wars 2. I apologize.
Go, Wolves. Yeah.
Ah, Guild Wars 2. Good times.
Come at me, bro.
So anyway, now the
It's
reason why
totally
I went
what
ahead
it
and
looks
grabbed the timer and the repeater is because the timer, as you can see here, it has a front input and two side inputs. Now it's going to output, or I'm sorry, it has one input and has two outputs. It's going to output on this side, and this side over here. Now, like I mentioned before, we need a delay in between when the
Isn't
shears
that
cut
almost
and then
nighttime
when
again?
the
Gosh.
transposers
dang
suck up
it.
the wool. So that's what we did here.
Just
Basically, we
standing up
have the
and
timer on
over
its
again.
side.
Yeah.
So when it ticks every 2 minutes, like we said, I said it for 2 minutes. Every time it ticks, it's going to activate the deployers, and then it's going to send a signal to the repeater, which is going to delay, because we're going to have this. And actually, if I didn't mention this before, the redstone
Should I
tubes
carve
allow you
through
to
this
send
just to
redstone
get these
through
two
the
things?
tubes to whatever machine that
Yes.
they're connected to. Now this is where our basalt cobblestone jacketed wire
Was
comes
it
in. Now you can
necessary?
make this jacketed wire out of anything that you can cut. I picked the basalt because I thought it looked nice, and it's what I had in my inventory. Now normally
a more
this
effective way
the
to get
redstone
around
wire,
this
the
tree.
redstone and pneumatic tubes do not connect directly to
It probably
redstone of
is,
any
and
kind.
it's too stupid to see.
However, it will
Dang
connect
it.
to jacketed wire.
Nintendo, make it happen.
Now what's nice about this is all it's going to
No.
do is it's when this pulses, it's going to send the redstone signal down here, activating all the I've been so good at remembering what they're called, but I suddenly forgot. Activate all these things on the top. So okay, actually we need to move our damn it diamond drill, man, too strong. It's going to activate all of the
You don't know me.
things
You
on the
don't
top.
know me.
But I suddenly forgot what they're called.
Okay, she totally.
Because I'm a
does me.
noob. So let me go ahead and just grab my sand here for a second and fix up this. There we go. What? That was weird. Anyway,
Are they really doing that?
now what's
No,
nice
they
is
are.
now we don't need to use we can use regular pneumatic tubes now, and that's going to come down. Whoop. There we go.
Maybe.
Mario Wii U.
It's
Kirby.
going to come
Oh, what's
down,
that?
and we're going to hook it up to the
Nintendo
chest.
employees wins Nobel Peace Prize, World Peace Restored. It's totally true. If they brought Pokemon Snap, I'd be like,
I don't know what they're talking about.
need a Wii U. Getting a Wii U.
But anyway, all right, we should be ready for our inaugural try. So let's get these guys turned up a little bit. I'll unmute myself so they can hear me, and we can show it off. I'll be right back when we're ready to go. All right, so now I got these guys here. They're still actually kind of quiet, so I need to turn them back up. I forgot to do that. But anyway, this is going to be our inaugural test run of our sheep machine. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. But if it does work, awesome. So here we go. I'm gonna hit this, and nothing's gonna happen. Sweet. Oh, okay. We have to wait. We have to wait 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And jump cut.
Longer than it takes to cook a hot pocket.
Yes, it is.
So yes, that is
Alright.
a long time.
So we're back. It's almost about to go. I should just set it to like 10 seconds, but I don't care. I'm lazy. Oh man. Here in a second we should see all the sheep's wool just disappear off of it. Or the server will lag out and will crash, one or the other. Or it won't do anything at all. But I'm pretty sure this should work. If I did it right. I hope I did it right. Oh my god, it's about to activate. Yes!
Oh.
It worked! I'm the greatest.
And all the wool.
All the wool.
Stupid.
It's just moving through.
Ha ha!
Do we have a double cyan?
Yay! Alright. Well, there you go. That's the episode. That's all I wanted to do this episode. This might be a short one. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the time. But that's all I wanted to do this episode. I wanted to get the sheep farm up and running. So now, we'll just basically just leave this timer on. And every 2 minutes or so, we might adjust the time based on how quickly the sheep refuel their wool. Yes, I said refuel their wool. And, yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. I've been Landlin. And these have been these guys. And I will, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Brr.
Bye.